Hi there. It's been a while. Lots of things happening, applying for jobs, multiple of our lovely children coming to visit. Really busy, winding down my current employment. So haven't done a huge amount in terms of here. I'm about 3/4, maybe slightly further through my yoga teacher training course. And there's something that I wanted to talk about in terms of starting yoga, any kind of exercise really. And I'll talk about this a bit more, but I think what I'm going to say, some of you won't like. But what I want to say is, don't start to do yoga, don't start to do running, don't start to do anything with the one aim in your mind of losing weight. I see loads of posts all the time on yoga groups saying, I've been doing yoga for ages and I haven't lost any weight. I used to be in a running club and I used to hear people say the same thing. And the reason that I say that, I guess, is twofold. One is that weight loss through exercise alone, it might not happen, but if it does, it takes a really long time. When I started running years ago, it was probably about the best part of a year after doing it 3 times a week that I lost a bit of weight. I didn't lose loads of weight, I lost a bit of weight, but I could see changes in my body. And I've been doing yoga on and off for a couple of years, but I've been doing it every single day for the whole of this year now. I don't think I've lost any weight. And some of that might be because I haven't got a great deal of weight to lose, but I haven't. And as I say, I never lost a massive amount of weight through running. I think the reason that I'd like you to try not to start doing exercise for that is because it puts a pressure on yourself and it makes what you're doing about this one goal. And then if you don't achieve that goal, you're going to want to give up. You're going to want to feel like you've failed. And that's a real shame, because I think what you're then missing out on is all of the other stuff that you can get. So, I mean, I mentioned at the beginning all of the things that are going on in the rest of my life at the moment, and sometimes things are still really difficult. I mean, we're all still sort of semi-locked down. We're not very much going anywhere. My sleeping isn't brilliant. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of things to deal with. But in general, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I think a big amount of that is to do with yoga, because that discipline of making yourself do something. Now, for me, it's every day. I'm not saying you should be doing something every day, but if you set yourself a goal, I'm going to do this twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is, and you keep doing it, then the sense of achievement that you get is really good for your self-esteem and just for making you feel like you can achieve something that you set out to do. So I think that's really important. The other thing is that if you're simply focusing on weight loss, you're not going to notice where are you progressing. I've noticed recently that there's starting to be some things that I can do that I didn't used to be able to do. I've noticed I've got a reduction in neck and shoulder pain, various things that are happening. And that's a really big thing for me. But also, as I say, that discipline of knowing that there's this thing that I can do every day, no matter what else is happening in my life. I can get my mat out, I can do yoga. It might be really hard. It might not feel great while I'm doing it, but at the end, I will know that I did it and I will feel good. And that's a really powerful thing to do. I think the last thing that I want to say on this topic is, when people start something new, and don't exempt me from this, I've done it myself and I've struggled with this in yoga, but if you start yoga, running, kickboxing, anything, if you're like me, you're going to want to be good at it straight away, good at it, the best, all those kind of things. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to be able to let go of your ego. You have to be comfortable with being a beginner, a learner, a student. You have to not compare yourself to what other people can do. And I definitely remember going through this process in running as well. So compete against yourself. Don't compete against anybody else. They haven't got the same bodies. They haven't got the same advantages. They haven't got the same limitations. They haven't got the same things going on in their lives. Their anatomies are different. The way their brains work are different. So I guess to sum it all up, I want to just say, don't start something just to lose weight. Start it to be healthier, to get disciplined, to feel good, to feel strong, to feel powerful. If you want to lose some weight and you do, then that's brilliant. But I just genuinely think that if that is your focus, A, you might not get there, and B, you're missing out on a huge amount. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to do a little survey this week just to find out a bit more about what I might be able to offer once I'm qualified. And apart from that, love to you all. Namaste.